Hey guys, welcome to another weekly recap. It's great to see you and I hope you're having a good day. First up, we're aware that 1.10 pre-release has come out for Minecraft, and by our estimates, it would only be another 2 weeks until it's fully released, so we're just going to do a Microsoft and skip 9 altogether. Luckily this won't delay anything, as the plugin testing, finding a new map, and getting everything set up, it's doubtful that we would have been ready to move over anyway. We're not expecting to have to wait for the plugins to update to 1.10, as it's a pretty small update compared to 1.9, so it should all be pretty seamless. With the new map, we're wanting to put Centrum bang in the middle of all the other server cities. Kind of makes sense, Centrum, Central. And connect the remaining ones up with roads. The roads between the current New Leaf and Rosewood is amazing, and we'd like to see that happen on a bigger scale. Right, now onto player suggestions. Have someone besides Puppy win the build-off. We understand having one person win all the time can't be fun, but we also can't tell Puppy to stop. So, Puppy, would you like to become a judge? We're thinking of having a team of staff judges consisting of 3 staff members, and then you could get 2 citizens who have made sure to avoid the build-off to be judges. You don't have to take us up on that offer, but it's there. Have an Elytra course like the parkour course. We came up with the idea of adding rings underneath Centrum and you having to fly through them, like the old arcade games. Add a wall with all the plays of the week. Oh god, that would be a massive wall. We're not Trump, sorry. The realty parts are ugly. Someone came up with the idea of adding realty into the end when we update. We'll look into it further to see if it even looks good. But for realty right now, if we change the path it wouldn't serve much purpose, as we're moving soon and likely to change the layout a little bit and make some areas a bit more navigational friendly. Expand social media to include presence in larger Minecraft server listings. Our videos and stuff are meant for our current community. Some are meant to promote us further to another audience, but for most part we're focused on providing decent content and updates for our current members and giving them the best experience we can rather than attracting hordes of trolls. Use or get rid of /vote. Lower is getting rid of it, don't worry. Make it so when you log on the server it announces when you were last seen. It could be a bit spammy if people have connection issues, and also maybe a bit embarrassing if someone hasn't logged in for months. The supply co and market are too spread out, and /shop is too diverse for the small current player base. We have no need for the supply co right now, and we've been getting a lot of things on shop right now which we'll be tidying up. Allow players to sell gravel, dyes and coloured wool to the server. Will do. And allow players to sell / buy sugar and cocoa beans for a small amount. Okay. Add player events. We have player events, and in the new world we'll be adding boss arenas and naturally spawning like mini bosses around the map, which would be quite cool. Re-add the map for 1.9. I think they mean the Dynamap, so what we'll most likely do is have a Dynamap for the new world, put the server cities in, and then take a screenshot and post it. An issue with the Dynamap is it renders in parts of the map that you're trying to view, which uses server resources, and this time around we're trying to limit the amount of work we put onto our CPU. This will also help us hide sea monuments and not worry about taking server events out of the way that are meant to be found by players. For example, the dragon event. If you could just see where the dragon heads were rather than tracking them down via the hints and clues I gave out, that'd be no fun. Okay, now for players and donors of the week. For Citizen we have Burek Pie, Helper is Nightworm, Mentor is Blondie, Admin is Dan, and Senior is Oshawott. For donors of the week, we have Angry Stomper, who has renewed their legendary subscription, so thank you very much. Right, Dan would like to remind you that the parkour is still being updated amongst everything going on, and if you'd like to help us look for a good seed, we're taking suggestions. We want to start off the world small at roughly 4k and eventually increase it to 7.5k when everyone is settled. This will help anyone building a house feel like part of a community again, as a neighbour will never be far out of reach. Also, we're using our Discord a lot more now. You can find it on our homepage. If you scroll to the very bottom you'll see the widget. We're wanting to have more of our Skype groups on there, as it's easier to get one person's attention or everyone's. On top of that, you don't have to be invited into the main channel like you do with Skype. It's much easier to get into the community. A lot of people who watch Megan streams or play games that aren't Minecraft pretty much use that mostly now. Not to mention we have a Tyrone White bot and Low is looking ways to connect the Discord and the Minecraft server. And lastly, we have plans to have a build off once we update. We want to have a new prom area, and once the current world is put into storage, we'll have a party to celebrate. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you on the server.